Good evening, everyone. We are so happy to connect with people across the globe. And when people agree to share their time on the International Fab Talks, it's a moment of joy. It's a moment to celebrate. And today we have a wonderful neighbor joining us all the way from Pakistan. I really love this way of bonding and connecting with the people to understand their thoughts, their views, to understand how I could learn something from the people of different countries. Different countries have their own speciality. From any other country, all are welcome on the International Fab Talks. And today it's an exclusive session because we have none other than our special celebrity and guest. He's here with us on special request. He is none other than Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury, joining us from the third largest city in Pakistan, that is called Faisalabad. We'll get to know more about his journey. He's a lovely person, warm, down to earth, and just like you and me. He would love to share his thoughts and views, and I would like to learn something from this young gentleman. Join us, friends, to welcome our celebrity guest. He is none other than Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session. Thank you so much for being a part of our journey.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Andrea. So asked me that to get time for that. So definitely, I'm very much thankful and that you have placed me in your program. So really appreciate and thank you very much for your kindness.
Thank you, sir, for being polite. Thank you very much for accepting the invitation. That's really nice. What I come across when I connected with you, what I felt was you're very warm, down to earth and gentle. Like you're very approachable. And that's why there are so many people who are connected to you on your show. You also have a wonderful show which you conduct. Sir meets different people across the globe. He's been running this show for around about 2 years. He'll tell us about what he's doing. Let me just share sir's profile in a brief way and then we begin the session, friends. So today it's a union of India and Pakistan for the right reasons. Dear sir, I go ahead and share your profile and we begin the session. So dear friends, I go ahead and share sir's profile. As you know, I do that always on the International Fab Talks. I introduce the guest at the start by sharing their profiles because each one of you might be interested as to who the guest is at the very start, such that you can be glued to your seat if it interests you. Today we have none other than Mr. Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury. He is an accomplished anchor person, an educationist and a trainer as well. He currently serves as an English lecturer at the Divisional Public School and College, Faisalabad. That is the third largest city in Pakistan. An additional responsibility of being the media in charge. He loves to be connected with people across the world, and that is why he has that special role of being the in charge with regard to media. Additionally, he has been working as a visiting faculty member at GC University, Faisalabad, and also as a media trainer at the Government College Women University, Faisalabad. Mudassar sir is also an experienced IELTS trainer and an English language expert. For the past 2 years, he has been conducting live interviews. I would love to repeat this. He is conducting live interviews for people across the globe, and many of them are excited to be on his platform and share from their end. And this is how the networking and bonding for the right reasons take place across the globe. He's been connected with distinguished educators around the world through hundreds of programs that spotlights the insight and the achievements of the people on his platform, or you could say the mentors on his platform. He has made a significant impact in both the educational and media sector. Previously, Mudassar sir worked as an anchor person for Faisalabad TV. Presently, he is actively associated with Sharur TV, if I'm not mistaken, Sharur TV Faisalabad, where he contributes to its mission of promoting. There's a beautiful mission of Sharur TV, that is, if not, I'm not mistaken, to promote educational and social awareness. My dear friends, the need of the hour is to really share educational and social awareness around us. For those people who can't access education, who can't understand the importance of being in the society, or are unaware of the social customs and norms, or to create the right kind of social awareness, is all about our connection today on the International Fab Talks with our celebrity guest. He is none other than Mr. Majeed. We'll get to know more about him. His full name is Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury. We'll get to know about this gentleman as to what he has in his kitty for us and what is the wisdom he's going to share today on the International Fab Talks. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. You have a wonderful profile, very, very impressive. And I really admire you being in the academic sector and the media sector as well. People love to connect and bond with you. You have been very successful in whatever you've been doing till date. And I'm sure you'd love to fly across different zones as well. Over to you. How would you define yourself? Who is the real you? If you could just put that in simple words, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Andrea, for your kind words for me. So, just as you have introduced, I think, so vividly, I would say. So you have that is very comprehensive and all that. So I would like to repeat. My name is Mudassar. I'm just working at Devine Public School in College Faisalabad, where I'm working as English lecturer, and I'm also associated with GC University Faisalabad in English department for last 8 years. So this is about by brief introduction. I have another thing that I have also conducted, contested election, general election of MPA, that is of our member of Punjab Assembly. So that I just contested. So because I could not win, but I just contested that election, and I used to make speeches in different areas. I used to go over there and say that this is my sign, please give me vote. I will be very much thankful to you. I think so it was passed in 2013. So that time I was free after the completion of my master's in English. So then I just contested that election through the platform of Tehreek-e-Tahafuz Pakistan. So that was leader was over there, Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. So from that party I contested at that election, and a lot of people admired, and so they recognized me because a lot of posters and flexes were on different walls, and a lot of people and recognize me that wherever I like to go, so the people just stand up and meet me and give me a respect. So I really thankful them to them as well, that they give me respect and honor. So this is somehow about my journey that I was just sharing, along with academics, politics, and media. So this is somehow about me that I have shared about.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing all of that. That's really very nice and very interesting. You have a very interesting journey till date. That's really wonderful. I'd like to know something about Faisalabad. You mentioned that it is the third largest city in Pakistan. What is the best thing about Faisalabad?
In Faisalabad, that is near, that is Nankana Sahib, I think. So that is, I think, 100 kilometer only. So a lot of Sikh people come over there on Nankana Sahib. So because there is a Kartarpur border, I guess. So where they like to visit, and a lot of people we always welcome and give them respect.
Yes. Thank you so much for
And
sharing all of that. Thank you very
in
much.
return, we also get.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing all of that. That's really nice. Now, what I'd like to know in Faisalabad, what is the best sweet dish? Because I'm a great foodie and I love sweets. So, what is the best sweet dish or the most famous sweet dish of Faisalabad?
That is very much famous because, as I'm just telling you, that is cooked in a pure desi ghee, and its taste is superb. So a lot of people, when they eat, so they are eating it just continuously. So that's why it is very much famous in Faisalabad. That is manpasand of something like that. Here we have two shops over here. That one is Gujar's sweet, and one is Mahi sweets. So in from there, people like to get and send it to the other countries, to their near and dear ones as a gift. So that's it about the sweets, as
Wow.
you just saying.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, my mouth is watering now. मुझे खाने का दिल बोल रही है. That's really nice. Manpasand sweet, you said. I've heard it for the first time. And I'm sure
Yes.
we'll all get a chance to have a taste of it.
So
So
when I invite you, just please come here, and definitely we will be giving you at the same time, along with you, as well as you will be testing it as well.
yes, yes. That's really nice. Thank you so much for inviting us to your place. That's really nice. Inshallah, I should say, in the name of God, maybe, definitely, we will definitely meet one fine day. And there will be a lot of peace and happiness when we meet one another across the world. Thank you so much, sir. So, what I'd like to now ask you is one beautiful memory about your childhood. You might have had many good memories and many sad memories as well. We never know what kind of memories we remember still. There are several memories that we have. I'd like you to share one nice memory about your childhood. सबसे खास वाला memory.
So I feel that because I'm just telling you that in the past, when I was studying in primary school, so that time my father and mother both were government teachers. So I used to study in their schools. So they were both headmaster and headmistresses. So that time, sometime I have to go to my father's school, because when the relationships with my father is not good, so sometimes when father used to punish in school because doing mischiefs and making mistakes or some mischiefs, so that time he used to punish, and then I said, I'm not going to go to your school, I'm going to go with my mother's school, because when mother use some harsh words to me and then said, okay, it's boycott to you and not right, no, I'm going to go my father's school. So that's one nice memory that I used to shuffle from one place to another place, one school to another school. So that's it. And I still remember that when father used to invite me on in the break time. So that is called recess time. So then my father used to ask me that, please come, Mudassar, and eat something, because and that was the most memorable and sweet memory for me, that I used to, and the students used to give me respect as well, because it is said so, Staji da Munda. So that's it. I really like, and then they give regard as well. And because I always used to, I still remember that there were some of the good memories as well, because there was my friend, so he was, his name was Mr. Arfan, and he used to come, I think so, I used to stand first, and wherever he used to get the sack, he used to get second position, and there was another third position holder, so there was always a tussle between them. So because I just used to say that he is my friend, and whereas the person who used to stand on third position, he's saying he is my friend. So I said, no, he is not your friend, he's my friend and he has to be my friend, and don't talk to him because he's my friend, and please don't
Possessive.
interrupt. I just appoint a student, that one boy, that please, if they talk each other, then let me know, I will ask them next day. Okay, so on the next day, so when they used to talk, they used to tell me that both were talking. They were going into their home and they were talking and they were meeting somewhere. I said, "How dare you? Because you told me that I'm loyal with you, and I don't want to." Because we were at the stage of something like three class or four class. So what you can. So that's it. So I said, I told it to you that you are not allowed to talk with him. So then why you are talking with him? So he told me that talk to me. I said, okay, this is called that कि हमारी तो कच्ची है. So आपने तो इसके साथ कच्ची करनी है. So that was कट्टी, जैसे like something. So I said, okay, you have to do it. And then मेरी आपके साथ पक्की है, तो आपकी मेरे साथ ये वाली फिंगर है, और आपके साथ जो है ये वाली है. So why you are just doing talking with? He said, he came to me and said, कोई मुंडा. Because in कोई मुंडा is when you are not talking with that person, कि जब आप किसी के साथ कच्ची होती है, so that time, so you talk that like a कोई मुंडा, so you are you are not in that, you're not friend of that person. That, so I said, he came to me and said that, कोई मुंडा, please, I want to talk to you, and please tell me something. So he said, Mudassar is my friend and I don't want to talk to you. So he said, no, no, please also make me my friend, make me friend as well. So he said, we are friend and we are good friend, and we don't want to enter in that any other one, and friend don't want to add in that. So that's it. So then years passed, and then I got admission at 6 o'clock, six in the sixth class at another city. That time both were again. I used to miss that. Oh, it is possible that my father migrated to another city in the city, Samandari, and they are living in a village, and they might be talking, and they might, I used to imagine that thing. So then, it is somehow about the journey. So that time I was when I took admission here in Samandari, so where I used to, took admission, and then again there was again, because I used to stand first and I used to check the questions of mathematics because I was good in mathematics. So after, teacher used to say me used to, write something on the whiteboard and say that solve this question in 5 minutes. So after, after when he just write something on the whiteboard, and after 60 second, or I think so 90 second, I used to solve the question. And at once teacher used to point me that go and check the rest of the students questions. So then I just go on there and check the questions and all that, and there were also female girl students were also there. So that time, so there was another boy, then he was just checking that he is just check giving correct, whether her question is wrong, but still he is doing what, like tick, he's ticking the question right, so that it is, so he just came to me, then that's, that I like that girl, and she's also my friend, and do you like her? I said, no, no. So no, no, just ask me. You are my friend as well, so please understand that thing. Do you like? I know that. So if you tell that, please, I don't share with anyone. So I said, no, no, I don't like. You are just. Why are you asking this question? I said, I like her, but please, if you like, it's no problem. I said, yes, I like. I do like. So then, okay. So right now, next time when the time will come, so you have to uh, correct my question. You have to, whether that is wrong, you have to do it right. Why? Otherwise, I will go to the principal and say that he has told me this story that he likes her. I got, stuck that minute. Why he's doing so? So that time, every time, very much worried that why he's doing so, because that's every time he used to blackmail me that if you will do wrong question, I will say that is the wrong question. So I will go to principal and say complain the whole thing, whatever you told me. I just spent 2 or 3 days and 5 days or months or something like that. So then I just crossed because there was a cross, and sir got that he is doing tick over there in wrong questions that time. So just to ask me that why you are doing tick over there, right? And that is wrong. Why you doing tick? So I said, so he has done something right. So I said, no, next time, so do it. If it is wrong, so you have to do it wrong. So you have to mark a wrong. Then I just went over there and again did it something like crossed because that was wrong question. I crossed, and he went to the principal and said that sir, he likes her, and this he always tried to click do rights, always, not always, but sometimes there was a wrong question, but he used to tick that question right, and sometimes he used to solve by himself. So that's it. So then a principal called me and then punished me mercilessly and all that. So I still remember that memory. So that was somewhere and that. And then I got because he played with my innocence. And then I got it. The word is very much cruel. The word would come to you very politely and very softly and very sweetly. And then they will just attract you somewhere. They will make you trap, and then they will do whatever they demand, whatever they like. So later on, I got it. So that he was right. He was giving me a lesson in my life, but unfortunately, I could not get to that time. So that was in sixth class. So then, when I entered in professional life, so I got to know that the real life is something like that. So real the things are like that. Everyone is trying to make you trap to get their benefits. So it is all about that. I just wonder sometime when the people just want, as I just want to tell you, when I'm teaching at university, so the students start saying, sir, so you're very nice. So your teaching method is so superb. So when you teach, so it looks like that international teacher is teaching us. Sir, I know that whatever you're doing, I know after the completion of this semester, everything will be finished. So please do remain calm situation because these things are hanging around. And I've seen a lot of people like you always try to do buttering all the time, flatter all the time. And then when the task is done, when the teacher assigned them, yes, okay, I'm going to give you a grade because I have to make the question paper and I have to check the paper, and then I have to add over there. So that's it. So these days, people are when I got that thing, just recall that memory when I was in sixth class. And later on, I just see that in professional life, in my practical life, people are also having that why gave me a lesson that people would come into your life very softly and swiftly and pretty politely and sweetly, and they will just get you somewhere. And when you will be beneficial for them, so they will be making you closer. When you will be useless, they put you somewhere else. You are nothing. So this is somehow about life that I got the experience from that story, from that real story. That is not something like a story and just making my, that was a real story, and that make me laugh. But I just sometime when people start doing something like that, I just got at once that they just have some benefit. That's why they are doing it. Otherwise, if they do not have benefit, even though if you don't have benefit, nobody would come closer to you. Nobody would contact you. Nobody would send you text. Nobody would talk to you. That is real life. If they got benefit, if you have money, people would give you respect. If you don't have money, don't nobody would give you respect at all. They will say, even though these days their parents, they do not give respect their kids, that who you are. If he's not earning money, people don't give respect. So if you're giving money, if you're earning money, people give you respect. So this is a, I would say, a very very critical situation state, that if money is earned through money, sorry, respect is earned through money. So that's reality. That is a harsh reality. There is no values, no nothing these days. When the parents become prolonged till 90s, hundreds, kids started to watch that it's 90 and we have to do something. Every time we have to deal, he's 90 and he's 100, and right now we have to deal, we have to take look, we have to take care. Every time we are earning money, we have to go to different places to earn money, but still he's at 100, so he should expire or something like that. So the people are just, because when they are helpless, people, their own kids start watching you, something like this. But I feel that when you will be in a helpless situation, your kids even, uh, god is over there definitely. So but I feel that nobody should pass 100, because when you pass 100, so definitely you're helpless. And when you're helpless, nobody uh, give you much more care, because at the age of 50 or 60 or 70, your own sons, they will get bored and say that, oh, how much life he will spend. And we are also getting older and older, and at the age of 60, whether we will take care of ourselves, or our son will take care of ourselves, or we should go and take care of these my parents. So that's it. So this is, a harsh reality of life, that if you would go for long, so definitely you will be no respect, you will have no respect. So I would see that, being a, human being, so that is tested. Humanity is tested, relations are tested in that particular age. So I feel that we shouldn't pass, we should expire before 70 and 80. That is more than enough, because I think we'll go for long, so will be no respect, and relationships are not something like, they cannot justify. Our own sons, our own kids, they cannot justify whatever we are expecting something. Then the expectations hurts the most. When we expect something more, definitely expectations always hurt. So in this way, this is life, this is harsh reality, and we have to deal, we have to live our life according to our own ways. But I feel that, I personally, feel that, may god, when we'll be in that particular age, so I would ask and pray that I should die instead of that, to pass that particular age, because it's difficult. So that it is about, relationship and all these things are temporary. No more than that. These are just whenever we are, when we have name, fame, money, everything, you will be respected. When you have nothing, something like that, you are dependent on your own skills. That's
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that wisdom. एक कड़वी सच आपने शेयर किया है आज.
yes,
Thank you
yes.
so much. It's a bitter truth, my dear friends. It's a bitter truth that sir has shared. Thank you very much for bringing out the reality of today's world. I'd like to ask you one thing. What was your attachment towards your parent? I mean, which parent was you were attached to? Were you attached to your mother more or your dad? If it was your mother, what did you learn from your mother? If it was your dad, what did you learn from him?
Okay, as I told you that both my mother and father were government teachers, so that's why because my father was a bit strict, and that time, because they always try to forbid me and sometimes punish me, and mother, always try to console me that it's okay. Because I just want to tell you one thing, that mothers are always there for that. Just I am there. Like, I just want to tell you, in Pakistan, so there is a writer, Mushtaq Yusufi. He used to say that mothers are always, I really appreciate mothers. They're very good, very kind. They definitely no alternate of mothers. And both fathers, definitely no. But I feel that वो लिखते हैं कि like always used to call uh, आज आलन दे तेरे प्यो ਨੂੰ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ में आज आलन दे तेरे प्यो ਨੂੰ रात ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ जो तुमने किया है मैं आज तुम्हारे बाप को बता दूंगी, जो तुमने आज किया ना, मतलब आज मैं तुम्हें बता दूंगी. सो ही इज वेरी मच वरीड. ओके, अच्छा बाबू ने आ जाना आज रात को, oh my god, so he will kill you today. Okay, really? Yes. Mothers, he will kill you today. Really? Yes. Okay. Okay, when he came, I'm just trying to hide myself somewhere. So just mother is just consoling me by doing this. Okay, okay. आज मैं नहीं बताऊं, आज आज आपके बाबा आपको कुछ नहीं कहेंगे। सो आज आपको कुछ नहीं बताऊंगी, कल नेक्स्ट टाइम तुमने किया तो डेफिनेटली मैं बताऊंगा, तो डेफिनेटली भगवान। अच्छा मैं आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, सो नाइस ऑफ यू, सो यू नो सो काइंड ऑफ यू, आई हैव नेवर सीन मदर लाइक यू। क्या अम्मी, आप ना होती तो मेरा दुनिया में कुछ नहीं था, कसम से दुनिया तो बहुत ज्यादा। सो अब अब्बू भी हैं ऐसे ही हैं, ठीक है। तो काश आप, मैं आप आपके बगैर में दुनिया खत्म, कुछ भी नहीं। दैट्स इट। And this in the same way they always get some sort of affection association, what should I say. And we are horrified and terrified by our father, that he is a very very strict, and he is very cruel as well. When he will kill me when we were child, and then later on, so we got realized they are not going to kill us, they are very friendly. And then we just, when we realized when we grew older, but I still remember that but still there was a fear never gone, even though my father died in 2017. So I still remember my mother is alhamdulillah alive, and she is very nice, but I'm not just trying to blame her, but she is very also very nice. But there was a fear in our mind. I feel that I never ever get closer as I am closer with my mother. I always hear my each and everything, because I just need money. I never said to my father I need money. I only said to my mother that I need money, save to father and give me money because I have to go over there somewhere, and please give me. Okay, so I will talk to your father. Okay, when he will come at night, so I will talk to him. So then he talks and try to convince, and definitely he always try to convince him, and definitely he will, when he will be collecting, and then I will be getting, and that's it. So I always appreciate home, my mother, that कि अम्मी आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने पैसे ले दिए, what it is, पैसे ले दिए, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. I never said शुक्रिया to my father. Why? Because we have just something like not as much bonding as it should be. I feel that the bonding should be more associated. We should have more associated with father. Because we have to get money, because he is having more exposure than mothers, because mothers stay at home, and they are not as much exposed. But we always get connected. And one more thing, that is, okay, we never ever get more associated with fathers, because कि वो एक डर और खौफ की जो कैफियत पैदा कर दी गई होती है. So that's why we never get closer, and we never something like hug to my father. That's why I still remember that thing, that once he hugged me on Eid, or Eid day. So I still remember that what he thought might be something, he is missing something or something, but that's it. So that's why I still remember that why I could not do more respect as he deserved. So I should have given the more respect. Then I still regret, I still feel that I should have given more respect. And I still respect my mother as well, because he is retired from government institution, and right now she is staying at home. She is running her own private school. So we have also our private school as well in our hometown. So she's observing as a principal and all that. So this is somehow, just the thing is that I'm getting very much. I've been associated and close with my mother than father, just because of that. Because as I have shared an inside story, that Alan de Tere Piono, from that until that, when we recognized and realized that he was a person who used to earn something for us, bread and butter, but we could never thank in a proper way as it should be. So this is somehow that in my inner self, I still feel regret that I should have appreciated in a more better way that than that of, I could not. I still feel regret that I'm always encouraging my mother that she is always everything. She's everything for me. but I feel that there should be, we should also appreciate fathers. They work from dawn to dusk. They work for us, and we should also encourage them. We should also give them respect. We should also not create a fear but love. We always having, we have something, a fear in our heart, and instead of that fear we should need to create a love, something like create loves. Or he is a, he is a guy. Father is such a person who wants to makes you more than him, happy more than him. He is a person who wants to make you more something like a happier and wealthier than any other. So this is somehow कि कोई भी बाप, जो बाप बहादुर इंसान है, जो अपनी औलाद को अपने से ज्यादा कामयाब देखना चाहता है. That's it, but we are not. This is somehow, this is life, and we are just going on, and it's all about life. It's all about life. What can I say? But this is a harsh reality, as I have shared, from our society, whatever I am observing, and from that कि जो कुछ हो रहा है यहाँ पर, उसके कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, कि जो कुछ भी हो रहा है दुनिया में, तो उसके लिहाज से मैंने आपसे के साथ जो एक बिटर रियलिटी है, वो दैट आई हैव शेयर्ड विद यू. So this is something about. So over to you.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for sharing that. And as you mentioned, that every father would love to see his children rise above him, to earn more wealth and to achieve more success. And we should respect our fathers. You said that, right? Every child should respect the father and the mother as well. We always love our mothers. We forget to give importance to our fathers. As you mentioned, they work from dawn to dusk. And it is up to us how we look at them and give them that respect. We have to, as you've said, we have to give them that respect and we have to give them that love and bond with them in the right way before it's too late. So start respecting your parents, dear friends. If at all you've really cut off ties with your father or mother, join hands together with them and respect them. So, what is it that you like about yourself? खुद के बारे में क्या पसंद है आपको? आप खुद में जब आप आईने में देखते हैं अपने आप को, या आप जब अकेले बैठे हैं, you're sitting alone, तो खुद में झांक कर देखते हैं हम लोग कि हम कौन है, what are our thoughts, views, what we like. What is it that you like about yourself?
I just want to tell you one thing, that is, I'm more than hard worker than, there are some intelligent people, or that are very much, more than, something that they are high achievers. I was not a high achiever. So, but I was somehow an ordinary student. And but one thing was over there, I do work hard constantly or consistently. I just whenever I just want to do anything, so I remain it focused. I am just working that very dedicatedly and honestly, and you truly working on that. If I'm not working, then I just ask my question, that why I'm not doing it, what the issue, what is the issue with me, why I'm not doing this. I start asking question to myself. Sometime I just hold it by myself from here. Why why I'm not doing that? I should have to do it, because people are going ahead, and if you will not do it, you will left behind. Please come forward. I try to boost up my own self, something like, मेरे अंदर भी मैं हूँ, मेरे अंदर भी एक मैं हूँ. So in that context, I used to ask to myself that, कि मैं ऐसा क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Something like I'm just addressing to myself, and my inner self is replying me, okay, okay, I got it, and I will, okay, I will do it. What are you saying? And I will try to do it. I will try to accept what you're saying, and next time I will do it. Okay, okay. I just try to, hold up my mind and saying that next time, please do it. Don't do it. Please do it. Please, you have short time and you have to do it. In short time, you have to solve these things. Okay, okay. I'm just getting late. I have to do something. What is missing right now? What I have to do? Okay, okay. I have to do that. Okay, go and do it. Okay, I'm just going over there and do it. Something like there, मेरे अंदर भी मैं हूँ. In that context, so there's a person who's always trying to motivate me that I should go over there and check it out. That what is missing. Okay, whenever I go to my whenever I go to school, always trying to. क्या रह गया था, क्या रह गया था, अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ क्या रह गया था, बताएं, समथिंग लाइक दैट। बताएं क्या मिसिंग क्या है, मतलब एवरीथिंग आई हैव, मेरे पास सभी कुछ है, वेदर आई एम हैविंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स, all those articles, I'm having all those things in my bag, and then papers and all that, no notebooks, all this I have checked over there, that's it over, and then anything left, कोई चीज रह तो नहीं गई, no, okay, done it, and then okay, I just got ready, and that's it, that's about me, that I'm consistent, I do work hard for regularly and consistently, and never say it is not coming in my mind, I should skip it, no, I don't. Do go and work on focus, give focus, and definitely you will be able to solve. Right now, it is looking hard for you. It's difficult for you. Right now, please, okay, do something other than that, and go again, and just find out what why you are not getting it. That why you feeling difficulty in getting that thing. So that's why just I'm just doing it. In doing in that context, I'm just addressing to myself. I used to ask myself that why I'm sometimes I become overconscious. Sometimes my inner awakening till late, but my body wants to sleep. But my inner are saying to me that please do that thing, आगे क्या करना है, ऐसे क्या होना है? But I need rest. But he's saying, then I have to do something like I have to sleep because 6 hours sleep is I think sufficient for me. So I have to go into the bed and sleep for 6 hours. I have to sleep at 12 o'clock, and then I have to get up exactly at 6 o'clock. So then I have to sometime at till late night, like at 1 o'clock, and then if I'm not sleeping, so then I have to take some pills, something like some relaxant tablets. So there are sometime very very low quantity of that I have to take for myself because myself is not ready to get in, so he's not ready to accept defeat, but my body is ready to get defeat. So that's why, because it needs peace of peace and calm and state of mind. So that's why I have to, not. I have to accept. I have to sleep. I have to accomplish or fulfill of my body. That is somewhat like a need of a 6 hours or 7 hours sleep. But sometimes my responsibilities make me awake till late night, but sometimes I have to do something for that, just to for work hard to get achieved the desired goals or whatever I have set in my mind. I have to go for that. I have to work for that, and that's it. That's it somehow about me that I have shared with you.
You know what I like about you, sir? You're very honest, very genuine, without any filter. सच्चे दिल से आप बात कर रहे हो, आप शेयर कर रहे हैं आप. So that's really very nice. तो विदाउट एनी फिल्टर्स कि भाई दिखावा के लिए बात कर रहे, आप अपने दिल से, अपने अंदर आत्मा से बात कर रहे हैं, आप जो हकीकत है वही आप जाहिर कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. दैट्स रियली वेरी नाइस. आई लाइक यू फॉर द वे यू पुटिंग ऑल द थिंग्स सो सिंपली and in a very simple way to make people understand as to how life is and what you've learned and how you've experienced different things, what to learn. That's great. Do you get angry? गुस्सा आता है आपको? अगर आती है तो कब
Yes,
आती है?
yes, definitely. Whenever I am just getting associated, whenever I'm getting associated or something in which uh, I don't like, but sometime nowadays in that specific age in which I have got realized myself that if you will get angry, you will hurt yourself. Nobody, you will definitely hurt yourself. आप अपने आप को जो है वो जो है डाउन करोगे, अपने ब्लड प्रेशर को हाई करोगे. सो इफ यू विल डू, you will be doing it with yourself. You're not doing justification with yourself. In the past, I used to be very much emotional or something like that. But nowadays, the this uh, this era or the people around me or the people of the area where I'm living made me realize that if you will show anger, we will show more than that, and
हाँ.
you will hurt yourself. And that's it. That I feel that if you're showing anger, and you will be hurting yourself, and therefore I sometime I shared it with someone that उसने ऐसा किया. Okay, चले कोई नहीं. God is watching. अल्लाह तो है ना ऊपर देख रहा है. that definitely मेरे साथ उसने अच्छा नहीं किया, चलो कोई बात नहीं, अल्लाह तो देखेगा ना उसके ऊपर. अब sometime is shared. If he's in front of me, so why you did so? So you shouldn't do it. So please don't do it. So मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया. I know he's telling a lie, but still I have to face and I have to do what? Switching off and switching on my eyes from that person. And some I know the truth, but still he's telling a lie in front of me. And then what should I do? He's telling a lie in front of me, but why should? Okay, so then let's get relaxed, and I got it that he is not taking oath with me. Definitely I ignored, because if I will speak loudly and showing anger to that person, you will be hurting yourself, and you don't need, nobody can just make you hurt. And when you show anger, so that's you are not being justification with you. So आप किसी की गलती का जो है, जब गुस्सा करते हैं तो आप किसी की गलती का इम्पैक्ट अपनी हेल्थ पे ले रहे होते हैं. सो ही हैज डन मिस्टेक, और उसकी गलती का इम्पैक्ट जो है वो अपनी हेल्थ के ऊपर ले रहे हो, और योर बीपी विल गेट हाई, एंड डेफिनेटली यू कैन फेस सम डिजीजेस, एंड दैट्स इट. तो आपके शाउट करने से वो ठीक नहीं होगा, बल्कि ही विल आल्सो create some sort of grudge in his heart about you, that okay, he is some yes. One thing I would say, if you have power, you would show more anger, and you would show, whether you're a husband, whether you are a director, whether you are somewhat like a honor of any form, whether you are a chief minister, whether you're prime minister, whether you're president, the more the, as it is said, so that uh, power crush, and absolute power crush absolutely. That is the thing. So when you show, and most probably a lot of people who are on the higher stage, higher positions, they show more anger. Something like a principal always show anger toward the teachers, that why he is not checking the copies of the teachers, the students, why he's always always having something. Every time he's just calling the teachers and saying that why you have done so. He is just playing with his health. He should just simply address to the one in auditorium, call the teachers and have a meeting with them. If you're just calling and again shouting him, and they will definitely start saying to you that he is nothing, he has no power, he is just always shouting, this boss is nothing, and he is always shouting and all that. So in this way, when you shout, when you speak loudly, when you show anger, you will be destroying yourself, and you're not doing justification with your health as well. So therefore I feel that those people who have more power, they shout more loudly, and those people who don't have less power, they shout lessly. Whether they are husband and wife, whether if I would say, if a wife is earning money and husband is not earning nothing, so she will shout him, and he will have to accept, and he will have to remain cool and calm. If wife husband is earning, and wife is staying at home and doing nothing, and he will have to shout, and he will have to surrender and get accept, and at the same time and all that. So this is somehow about the cycle of all those things: power, money, everything. Definitely these matters. And if you have more power, more money, you will shout more loudly. And if you have less money, and there are some exceptions are always there. There are some good people as well, that who have money and who have power, but they do not shout. They do not show much anger. But there are people, when they get power, they shout more loudly. So this is somehow about my experience, that are having some insight. I'm just sharing with.
Thank you for sharing that, sir. Thank you so much. And it's quite true also. It's to a certain extent, it's very true. To a certain extent, it's very true. The person who is more powerful with regard to money, or maybe with power, they tend to show a lot of anger, try to suppress others, and show that they have more power, or they have more clout over the others, like that. Or if they have physical strength also, they try to show off that they have physical strength and try to overpower others in different ways, show their anger, temper. We're all one, my dear friends. All of us one day will leave this planet, and we'll go down into the earth and merge with the soil. That is for sure. So when we are on this planet, let us bond and connect with the right kind of people, respect one another in the right way. So, have you ever faced or seen injustice? And if yes, how would you explain that for us today? What does injustice mean to you? Or have you ever fought against any injustice that was being done to you? Or have you seen something and you stood up and you have tried to fight the situation or tried to make sense amongst the group of people where you have seen injustice happening towards one person or a group of people?
Yes, sometime injustice is what which is universally acknowledged, and university laws which universal laws which are made, or whether it's the constitutional laws which are already established and made, and if somebody is opposing that thing, so that is injustice. And when some people are not following that particular rules, and that they are doing injustice, and that's wrong. And especially injustice is done only where the power over there. So injustice always dealt with the with the power. So that time, if you have in the current situation, in different not only subcontinent but also in the different countries, if you have more power, so there will be a lot of injustice as well. So in different countries, so with the help of power, so you can have a power has its own law, I would say. The power has just so because if you have a power, so you can do it by your own self. So we have a lot of things are just every time. So suppose if I'm just going on my motorbike, so I'm not wearing helmet, so that time certainly they just slammed me. I accept it. And meanwhile there's a policeman passing through that, and he's not wearing a helmet, so that he's passing through with that without they are not saying to him that why you're not behaving. They are not getting challenge him. That's time that I feel that why the rules are different from for the civilians, and why the rules are not for for equal for all of them. So this is somehow I feel, and that I regret as well, that rules are not why the rules are made equal. So there should be written as well in the constitution that rules for the higher people would be different, and the rules for the common civilian would be different, and rules for the poor people would be different. So guess I guess that's it too. I just want to say.
Yes, that's really nice. Thank you for sharing that. When you meet people for the first time, what is it that you look at them and learn, or what is it that you observe in people the first time you meet them? What is it that you observe?
Most probably the way he's talking. So most probably a lot of people when we meet, so we get some different idea. But later on, when we get connected, and then later on we're meeting in the next in different stages in different places, so we got some different idea. In the beginning, we can't get or expect something from other person. We should have to meet as it is said. So if you want to meet, if you want to judge any person, travel with him. If you want to learn something from that person, which type of person he is, eat with him, and definitely spend days with him, and definitely you will be able to get to know about that person. That who is, you can't judge any person just within an hour, within a day. I personally feel that you have to spend some time with the person to get some idea. Otherwise, apparently you can't get any sort of thing about that person, that which type of person he is. Whereas I feel.
You are a person who has a lot of wisdom. You've shared that so nicely. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing that. Let's talk about savings. Let's talk about finance. Now, there are several people who haven't saved anything for themselves, like the senior citizens. They haven't saved anything. They have spent all their money for their children. They have no savings at all. And towards the fag end of their life, they are dependent on their children. And most of the children are quite selfish. Once they are married, they look after their family members and they forget their parents, or either push them into the old age homes or senior citizen homes. Now, the question here is when one should start savings in their life, or when one should begin saving.
But I feel that a lot of people, in this universe, they just doing earning and enjoying. They're not saving, and definitely in the later half of their life, definitely they suffer, and they suffer the most, and they will be leading their life in the old house or somewhere like this. So I feel that everyone should save something against the rainy day. So because definitely in everybody's life, so there are some rainy days. In this way, if you are just after that, because these days people are just saving money something for their kids' marriages, and after that they have nothing. So that they become dependent on their kids, and the kids can't tolerate you anymore after 5 years, 10 years, and later on, as I have shared earlier on. So that's it. Whereas I feel that you must have something for yourself, because at that particular age when you will be retired, then you need some money for medicines and some money for food. So that time you have to save both the money and for medicine and for eating something. That's it. I feel that you should need to invest something in different ways in your youthful days, and then at that particular time, you will not be no more dependent. If because in my mother and father both were government teachers, so right now my mother is getting handsome amount of pension from government. So that's why she is respected. She's just because of, and as I'm just telling, a lot of people who are not earning money, and they are helpless. And in this way, I feel that nobody should remain helpless. Everybody should have something in himself or herself, so that at that particular age people would give you respect. And if you do not have money, people would not give you respect. I'm just telling it again and again. So this is what I'm just saying, that you should do something, invest somewhere for yourself, because in that particular age you need money, and then nobody will give you money. Don't ever never ever claim that your son would give you something, and that would be because that particular, because a lot of people, if there people would something like sympathy like this would not exist if these people old homes are over there. So that shows what the people don't, when they get marriages, they start getting involved in their own personal life instead of that to taking care of their kids, of their mother and fathers. That's why old homes are established. That's why people are just going over there and spending the rest of their lives. So this is what I'm just telling you, that at least you should invest some money after the marriages. You should invest some money for your rest of your life. Otherwise, you will be no respected, and no, even though you might die with starvation. This is
Thank
bitter truth.
Very true, very true. Thank you so much for sharing that. Before we sum up the session, I would like you to give a message to all of us. What is the message from Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury?
Okay, so I would say that try to explore yourself. So wherever you are, so try to explore yourself, that who you are, because try to explore what is the purpose of your creation. Go and check that why you are born in this universe. So whether you have accomplished your task, whatever the task that God has assigned you, whether you have accomplished it. If not, go back and again set your targets to accomplish your goals. If you are if you're innerly satisfied, and definitely God will be satisfied with you. But if God is not satisfied, and how we can get it that God is satisfied with you or not, that time you have to go and check it out. That self realization is the realization of God, and as it is said, so that self realization is the realization of God. 1,000 years I will be died, and these my words would be speaking loudly, that this person was saying that कि दूसरों के लिए आसानियां पैदा करो, अल्लाह आपके लिए आसानी पैदा करेगा. If you will create troubles for the others, definitely आपके साथ भी कुछ अच्छा नहीं होने वाला, आपके साथ भी बुरा ही होगा. So this is a way that create easiness for the others, and God will create easiness for you. This is the last message that I would like to share.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. It was really a pleasure talking to you. It was a pleasure talking to you, getting to know your thoughts and views, getting to know the inner thoughts of yours. I mean, like to get to know the inside thoughts of you, like, to understand the
Thank you.
person deep within, to put it right, to understand the person deep within. On the surface, like you're very friendly, you're very, very open, very social, but deep inside, I could see that you're very honest, very truthful, very genuine. You've been through a number of experiences and you've shared all of those experiences with us. You've given us a wonderful message also towards the end. That's really nice. You come across as a wonderful gentleman. Thank you very much. We look forward to the next interaction very soon. I'm sure that you will share your time with us on the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being a fine guest on the International Fab Talks. And thank you for being genuine, honest, and a person sharing without any filters.
ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच मैडम फॉर योर प्रीशियस टाइम कि आपने मुझे बुलाया और मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया, और मतलब मैं आपका बहुत मशकूर हूँ. आई एम वेरी मच thankful to you, and I feel pleasure and happiness as well that I have shared some good time with you, and I have shared something to talk with. So really honored and pleasure that you have invited me in your program. So thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir. First, I should thank you for accepting the invitation. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving me your time. And thank you for being very kind and very humble, down to earth, for giving us the right kind of lessons. You've taken us with regard to food, your parents, your studies, and your profession. All of that you've taken us, like it's like a wonderful storybook that I've been, or a big story that I've been listening to. Like you've been sharing it so well. Thank you, and
Thank
stay
you.
blessed, stay connected, and definitely we'll be bonding in the coming days to make this world a beautiful place. My dear friends, no matter which country we belong to, when you begin to respect one another, we contribute a lot to the universe. Let's share positive energy across the world, and let's respect one another for the right reasons. I would love all of you to bond, to network, and to share the power of peace, joy, and happiness. Let's make use of the technology that has been innovated or invented for all of us and connect for the right reasons. Let's make use of the online world in the right way. As today we've been connecting with our celebrity guest, he is none other than Mr. Mudassar Majeed Chowdhury, joining us all the way from Faisalabad, Pakistan. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. So dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for today. If you like what the International Fab Talk team is doing, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the International Fab Talks. Above all, prioritize peace within your home, outside your home, within your country, beyond your country borders as well. Let us search for peace. Let us prioritize peace and make peace a way of life. And that is how we have to leave this world peaceful and go on to the next world. Thank you and stay blessed. Thank you, sir.